Alright YouTube, so it's been a little longer than usual since my last movie review, and I'm just going to say I'm really happy to be making this movie review because although this is a spoiler-free review, I'll say this is honestly my favorite movie of 2025 so far, and I honestly don't even think that'll change because although Avatar Fire and Ash was my most anticipated movie of the year, this movie I didn't even know was coming out until a few days before it came out, and it absolutely blew me away. I really love all the visuals. I'm really getting into anime a lot more with Demon Slayer, getting the new Pokédex, the new Pokemon games too, so overall definitely a really good movie. So I'll give you guys some more details on why I love this movie so much. So to start, as you can expect with pretty much any anime that comes to theaters, the animation, visuals, and effects are nothing short of stellar. And the story was really cool. It was a really good blend of like an emotional story, epic, and like, even sort of relatable to me, which, is cool because I have heard that anime supposedly is going like, mainstream rather than a niche in terms of reception, which I don't particularly have a problem with, but, just something interesting I saw on Screen Thrill's post, who I'll link in the description below if you guys want to read a little more of that, because I figure if I mention it, I may as well link it. And like I said, spoiler-free review, but I will say there were a lot of, things that caught me off guard and like, really surprised me, and the movie kept getting better and better because, it almost felt like, it was sort of a different story from what I expected at very first based on the little images I saw of the trailer and anything else I saw of this movie, but sort of really well blended story. So I'm going in circles now, so let me recuperate my thoughts. Overall, the movie's a lot of fun and really like inspires me and gives me a lot of creative inspiration and challenges my creativity, whether it's with drawing or writing, which is why I love Demon Slayer so much, is it kind of did the same thing. But this movie's shorter, which I think, it's embarrassing I dropped the camera, but I think, the movie's fairly short length works to its advantage, as it's about 100 minutes. For those of you who don't like math, that's an hour and 40 minutes, which is less than 2 hours, no kidding, but, which is usually the standard movie length, I guess. Parts of it reminded me of this guy, Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic 3, so hopefully they don't make a live-action movie of this movie, but if they do, I don't mind, because it could be cool to see, but it could also be very bad, because I think, honestly, it's best to just leave it the way it is for now. Similar to Demon Slayer, like I feel like it's so good it doesn't really need a live action adaptation, but could be cool to see. And overall the movie's just very heartfelt and a lot of touching moments, as well as great action and also funny moments, and really creative, and just I don't know, I'm sort of like not even sure how to coherently express my thoughts because of this movie. Just like was the best movie of the year I've seen so far. So gotta stay tuned for more vlogs too. I'm gonna give you guys another one today, so until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Love being inspired by creativity. Goodbye.